Miss Gypsy here. Happy to see you guys back. Get a couple things going here. My release. I didn't read my card that I drew for today's show, so I'm going to do it now. And the card which was drawn was Good Witch, and what it says, it's the card of magic. So I thought it was interesting that I drew the card up that had magic on it, since the new moon in Gemini has magic, you know. So let's see what it has to say before I get into the collective reading tonight. It's time to use your words. Isn't that what I said? It's raining there in Houston. Oh my goodness, what's going on with the weather? It says it is time to use your words, and that's what I was talking about in the new moon in Gemini. In that last show, it's really important to how we utilize our words, right? Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you, or you are thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe those thoughts and don't sink into that level of or by lashing out. Instead, speak the goddess of a beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intuitions to override and replace the meaningless. Replace the meanness is what I meant to say. The fear, the hate, the jealousy of anyone else. The goddess in you is more powerful than the badass in anyone or anything else. The spiritual guidance is you can create your own magic, especially during this new moon in Gemini. You have a special gift for weaving love spells of healing. Some of you can help heal by our words. Our words alone help heal us. With clear intentions, but I'm not a doctor, okay? Could get that in there. With clear intentions, channeling your emotional energy and using your words, you can create joy and happiness in your heart that teaches the heart of those around you. You are a good witch, if you want to call yourself one. And when you are, your inner power to the increased love of this world Your power will continue to increase. As we glow in power, we sometimes forget to use it wisely. We may not use our power to speak ill. We may use our power to speak ill of another, or to persuade others into negative thinking through gossip, or to allow our own insecurities to make us behave disrespectfully to ourselves or to someone else. Misusing the power doesn't feel very good for us or for anyone else. The universe cannot uplift us into all that we can dream of expressing if we are using our power to pull ourselves and others down. It is better and more fun to use your power for loving and for positive purpose, as you honor freedom of choice for yourself and for others. The good witch is a wise witch. She creates beautiful energy with others, which can benefit if they so choose so. Forgive yourself. If you've lost your way, if you forget, if you forget your true inner power, or try to make someone else's decisions for them, let that go now and come back to your heart with peace and happiness. It is time to weave your loving magic into this world. You know why it's harder for me to read? I don't really have any light. It looks like I do, but that light that's shining on here, it's not here, so I didn't have much light for it. But anyhow, that was supposed to go with the last episode, but things happen, right? Have to see you guys here. We're gonna first do a reading for the collective, to where the energy flow is in this new moon in Gemini, and see if we can create some magic with the cards. Anisha, we got K-pop and Andrew and Schumann. Happy to see you here. I'm going to get the cards for the collective, what the cards had to say. Ooh, look at, we got cards are flying out. Ooh, got way too many cards, but you can take a peek. Peekaboo. They're all about people. They all want to create magic too, but we're putting them all back one at a time. You know how the cookie crumbles. So, all right, there's a divine feminine. She planted this seed up to 7 years ago. And that seed actually started to grow. It grew its roots. It started to get its trunk. It grounded itself. It rooted itself. It's got really strong. And it started to grow. And it even started to provide in this weird kind of way, all because you kept nourishing it. You kept taking care of that seed. So maybe it didn't get right to where you wanted it to, but it's right here, right at the new moon. Got the new moon card even there. Ooh, look, we got a flipper. Ooh. What's going on with the cards tonight? I'm telling you, can you just do it right? There we go. That's better. It is about some kind of teamwork, working together as a team. So we have a solid foundation underneath us. With those words, keep those words nice and solid and clear. Yeah, you better watch out there. You watch out with those words. Those words can come stab you right in the back. I don't know if I can do that. No, I don't know. No, it's been too long. No. All the reasons to why you're not going to do something. Yeah, that. All those excuses. My goodness. I mean, if I started to count the years, how long it took me to get to where I'm at, and all the things I've done in between that time and this time, and I'm just going to look at the bad side of the story. That's what's going on with that cards. You got to get out of that. We got to flip that script around, flip that story around, especially right now in the Gemini new moon, so you can create some magic in your life. We got to hang around a little bit longer and look at things just a little bit different. Can we just get a different view? We want to see things different. We want to see them from a higher vibrational energy. Like, we're going to block people. Yeah, well, sometimes you have to. All right, what else going on here? Yeah, looking at your higher self. Look at, this is the divine feminine. This is hanging around long enough so you can ground yourself, to be solid, to be centered, to be grounded, to be tapped in and tuned into your center self, and to be tapped in and tuned into divine. Hang around long enough to get out of that, what those thoughts are doing. Let's move them around. Let's shift them around. Let's look at it differently. Let's look at that energy with unconditional love. Yeah, that divine feminine, she has been carrying the load for some time now. Yep. Ooh, the tower moment coming in. What's that tower moment? Maybe she's done carrying the load. She go, my goodness, I am so, this load is just so heavy. Maybe she just like surrendered. Said, I no longer am going to carry that load anymore. I'm just going to let it go. 11:11 on the clock. Maybe she's letting go of thinking that there's some kind of connection going on. Let's see. She's letting go of the idea that she can't see. Yeah, and the tower moment is when the thoughts come. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. That tower moment happens when those thoughts come. That fear, that doubt, that insecurity, not good enough, not whole enough. I'm telling you what's going on here. Well, we got to flip that script around to our higher vibrational energy. One out of unconditional love. Because the load got too damn heavy to carry. Going, you're just so done with that you want to be operating in your higher self with a loving energy, and just feeling rooted, feeling grounded, feeling that unconditional love. So that's like the point of surrendering, just totally surrendering to where you're at, where you're going, surrendering to divine, what divine has done and what divine hasn't done. Yeah, it's just really surrendering and just saying, okay, divine, what's next? Because you're just surrendering to love, to bring what? To bring a balance to yourself, so you can feel this alignment, so you can feel a lot less tension, so you can feel so much stronger, so you can make that forward movement, with strength and with courage. Too many cards here. That's you going towards a brand new offer, not just any offer. It's a solid offer. It's an offer that's coming in straight from divine. It's an offer that you will accept. You can't even miss the offer. Even if you tried to miss the offer, you can't miss the offer, because divine's not going to let you. The offer is going to just fit right into whatever it is that you're doing, or what you're looking for, or what do you need next. It's something that's tangible. It's something that's touchable. And it's a secret. The highest priest knows things that you don't know. Yeah, she keeps secrets pretty good. Yeah, sometimes it's important for her to keep divine secrets. There's some things that are not meant to be shared. The only way to find out some of these secrets is through some form of divination, whether it's through astrology, or through candlelight reading, or runes, or I'm going to use tarot, so we're going to use tarot. Let's see what's hidden, that hidden, the highest priest. What is that secret? What is it? Ooh, we got this divine masculine. Ooh, this divine masculine, he's coming forward. Correct. Look at, he's solid, he's grounded. He only comes forward when everything's in the right order. So he doesn't come forward when his foundation is broken down. He comes forward when his foundation is strong. He comes forward, he puts his best outfit on to make a forward movement. He's coming forward with unconditional love. But see, that's the secret. Don't tell anybody I told you guys now. I didn't say a word. See, they're still hiding. They are. Hello, divine timings in the house. Oh. Yeah, that is a soulmate connection, a past life connection. You guys have known each other sometime before this moment of time. Yep, you guys feel so, the energy feels so familiar. that soulmate, that twin flame, that one that you're not in any connection with, but you feel like you're in a connection with, that's the one. Yeah, woo, when you guys come together, there it is. There's the fairy tale dream of a story. This is, you guys coming together and having it all. This is all your finances taken care of, your home taken care of, your love life taken care of, whether it's romantic or with family or friends. Just everything is in alignment. Everything you ever wished for, everything that you ever wanted, here it is. Ooh, it's in that hidden love story. It's in hiding, but this divine feminine, she has really she did the work. She knows her worth, she knows her value, and she feels pretty good on her own. She's not really looking for a divine masculine because she's okay on her own, but she is interested in a divine masculine, and she likes to put her peacock wings on because she likes to ruffle her feathers or somebody else's feathers. I don't know. She just likes to, shine that brightest shine. She likes to be that best version of herself, That's about letting go about any lower vibrational energy whatsoever. Let it go with love. Let go of fear, doubt, insecurity. Let go of anger, frustration, any form of disappointment. Let go of it with love, especially right now. Right now that we're in the middle of the new moon in Gemini, let's use the magic of that new moon energy. So we can bring in this higher vibrational energy, and we can truly let go of what's no longer serving us. Hello, cries. Woo-hoo. This is like, let's have a brand new beginning, a brand new start where you really don't know what's going on next, but you take that forward movement. You're ready to take that next step, even though you don't know where that next step is going to lead you, but you're willing to take that next step because you truly have surrendered to divine, and you're allowing divine to take the lead. That you're not even afraid that that next step that you're going to fall down into this deep, deep sea of water, that you trust that somehow you're going to be taken care of. Complete surrender to divine. Even in the middle of chaos, even in the middle of confusion, you still surrender to divine. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got the divine. We got the emperor and the empress. Did you see they both kind of fell out the same direction? They're both hanging around, The divine masculine, divine feminine, these two. This is the emperor and the empress. How it's very, very rare do they come out together. And then they fell out together. So they're doing this journey together. This is a power couple. They are meant to be together because they have a castle to build, to have a strong foundation. You need both of them, and you have a kingdom to run, and the same thing, to have that kingdom run smoothly, you need both of them. You need that divine masculine, you need that divine feminine. This is a power couple. Yeah, they own the show here. There's nothing higher than that. Well, maybe there is. Maybe it's the Hierophant and the highest priest together. Well, maybe that's who these two are. I don't know. All right, what do we got going on? Ooh, what these two, when they come together, that's the happiest card in the deck. The sun allows you to illuminate, to let you see, and it is, again, out of peace and harmony, passion, desire, love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, passion. Did I say that? Desire. I did say all of that, but it's a higher vibrational energy. That sun can shine every day at my place. Yeah, look at this. That's when these two come together and that sun's shining. These two, they're going to be going places. They're not going to even waste any time. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get in the chariot. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Come on, come on. That's the truth. Woo! The truth is being told. I like that part of the truth. I'm going to save that part of the clip. Yeah, truth being told, with that divine masculine, the emperor and the empress coming together to be together, for that sun to shine, and for them to be moving quickly, fast. What are they moving towards? They're moving to share joy with laughter and play. They're moving towards to speak with the communications from a higher vibrational energy. To speak that communication with Gemini magic in the house. Get some magic going on with that communication. See the fling, see the light. Let's bring the light into the story. Bring the light into the truth. Let's see what that truth is. This divine masculine wants to come forward. He is making a forward movement with passion, action, and desire. He's got his wand there, and then he's got the sword there, the King of Swords. He wants to come forward and speak his truth. He understands now why he does things a certain way, because it was done a certain way back in the 1800s, 1600s, sometimes in the 1500s, I don't know, sometimes back there, and he sees why he's the way he is right now. But he wants to come forward and speak his truth with passion, action, desire to that divine feminine. See, he wants to speak his truth. It's a divine order. It's a divine calling, Divine sees all. Divine knows exactly what's going on with this divine masculine, this divine feminine. This divine feminine, she's already operating from her fullest, from her passion, from her desire. She already put her outfit on. She's not wearing somebody else's outfit. She's wearing hers. This journey has had its ups and its downs. It has not been a straight road, especially when it comes to any decisions that are being made. It's up and down and up and down. Can we just get some crystal clarity here? Yeah, this divine feminine, she only wants to hear the truth. She speaks from her truth. She speaks from higher self. The higher self is the wise self. She's speaking from love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace and harmony, passion, desire. Yeah, she is. She's in the middle. This journey is in the middle of movement. Things are moving right along. Yeah, things are being manifested. Or your wishes and dreams are getting ready to come true, because you have all the tools, and you've been doing all the work, and you've been doing all this manifesting, and you've been blocking any outside energy that may try to come in. You block it. You just block it. Yeah, you feel it coming in. You block it. That divine masculine, he truly has a cup of love that he wants to offer. Even if there is other outside energy that's trying to block him, he still has this cup of love that he wants to offer to the divine feminine. He wants to offer it with so much love, because he's been filling up his cup with so much love. He's been filling up his heart space with so much love that he's learning how to operate from unconditional love first, because he's loving himself. So there's nothing but love to offer. Yeah, it's a solid offer of love that he wants to come forward and speak his truth. It's all a movement. Those all nights, that's all movement. It's all movement. And it's all because of divine. Divine, it sees all. Divine says this is a love story that's supposed to come out. This is a soulmate that belongs together. What do I have for a quickie, you guys? Oh, it's all a matter of time. It's fated. It's destined. It's gonna happen. So divine feminine, keep on doing your work, because that divine masculine is watching you heavenly. He's watching you intensely. He's watching your work intensely. So keep doing you. He's in the middle of making a choice or a decision about coming together, because he wants to be in that spotlight with you, because he sees that you are being seen, and he wants to be with you when you're being seen, because he sees you clearly. And this is divine feminine. She's in the spotlight. Other people are seeing her. Maybe celebrity status. Maybe she's seeing herself, but she's excited. Because it's something that she invested time and energy into, and now it's like, woo woo. We're gonna end it there. Your reading ended at the end of Emperor and Empress. The rest was yesterday. You're so funny, Divine. I know, I could have stopped there too, but it wanted me to continue on. So. We got TJ in the house. That's the only new one that I see here. That I don't already have on the list. Miss Gypsy, she's doing okay. She's doing fine. I mean, she keeps manifesting things out of thin air. Like one of the things today, I said, well, my goodness, I wish I had the gate when I go out. I have to get out of the car to unlock the gate and to drive through the gate and then relock the gate. So I get ready to drive out, and then I was wishing that my gate would be unlocked, and next thing, by one person, but that person didn't open my gate. Somebody else came around on the other side and opened my gate. And then I was wondering, man, I was really thinking that, man, that would be nice if that gate was automatic, so I just can push a button to get it. I was thinking that, and the person that was opening the gate for me, that was going to close it behind me too, so I didn't even have to get out of my car. They said, well, you know, I have this automatic gate that, you know, with an automatic opener. So the manifestation, all right there. Just like, I think it, there it is. I think it, there it is. I think it, there it is. So, we got to see what we're thinking, huh, man? All right, let's see. Let's see who's going to go first. It looks like Andrew's first tonight. Ritu, I got you on my list. Hello, Brittany. I have you on the list already too, okay? But you guys can still hit, if I got you on the list from the other show, you still need to hit the like button. I would like you to still hit the like button over here. All right, let's see what Andrew needs today. I got you on there, Cries. I did. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, shame on me. Oh my goodness. I thought I put you on there. All right, let's see. And Andrew, if you're here, let me know, because I really don't like to read if you're not here. So, all right. Well, I'm glad you spoke up, Cries. That way I got you on there now. All right, so I guess Andrew must have fell asleep or went off somewhere else, so we're going to pull on someone else. We got, let's see, Divine Timing, do you need a reading tonight? Hello, Chanley. And Divine Timing, thank you so much for up-leveling your membership. I appreciate you so much. All right, I'm going to think he doesn't want a reading either, so we're going to move on. All right, let's see. Chanley, you're a member. Oh, you're not a member anymore. What happened? That's okay. No pressure. Please, I'm not putting any pressure on. but by. What? No, it went but by. Oh. I don't know what happened. It's all good. All right. We're going to go to doll face. You're good. I'm just relaxing in the moment, enjoying Gypsy's readings. Okay, Divine Timing. Thanks for letting me know. All right, how about Raquel? I didn't see Raquel coming in. I know Dollface is here. Schumann, how about that? Oh, Schumann. I'm gonna tell you, you guys, what's going on? I mean, I've just started doing the readings. I guess you guys are done with my readings. Oh, that's not true. All right, so Chanley, we're gonna do. Oh, there's you're awesome. I'm still here, TJ. I was getting there. I was getting really close. All right, but we got Dollface came in now. Yeah, you're gonna be right after Dollface, Schumann. You're working and listening. You want a general reading. Okay, I'm just going to do your general reading. General reading for Dollface here. What you need to know. Ooh, brand new beginning. With passion, with action, with desire. Ooh. Speaking your truth from your higher self. All masks are off. Ooh. Hanging around, trying to look at the brighter side of something. Let's see what that is. Looking at your worth, looking at your value, looking at your peace, looking at your... This is looking at your higher self. That's what you're doing. You're hanging around looking at the light, looking at your higher self, just looking at anything that works on a high vibration, because you're actually thinking pretty crystal clear now. That, like, all masks are off. That means that we're not operating in fear, doubt, or insecurity. You're actually looking at things differently. You're flipping your emotional story around to better, that you're operating from an actually awesome place. You know, you're looking at the light, the brighter side of the story. Yeah, because you got all the tools and you've been doing some manifestation at bringing your higher self forward. And you're being very successful at it, because you've been stripping away those old stories, any darkness that comes in, that you're just stripping it out. You're saying, I'm done with you, out of here. You're done with you, out of here. All right. Ooh, you're getting so much stronger. You're taming that lion within. You've gotten like so courageous. You're making more bolder moves than you've ever made before, because you're so confident within. You have been making some forward movement, and it has taken time. I mean, it's, you know, when we're laying down a strong foundation, it does take time to clear out all the extra debris. One more card. And everything happens in a matter of time. Your destiny has been fated. Your destiny is fated, and is fated to even get even better. That is for Dollface in the house. Hey, all right, it's Bishop's birthday. Well, you know what we got to do with that. Happy birthday to you. Woo, woo. Here comes my dog. She's coming over. She wants to do it too. Happy birthday to you, Bishop. Woo, woo, woo. Happy birthday to Bishop in the house. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Get some bubble party going too. Come on, here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Here, and I have some bubbles. Say happy birthday to Bishop. 212. All right, let me get everybody else's name that's been sneaking in here on here. Oh my goodness, all this stuff went on since I was reading. Sam, I got you, Sam. All right, we're gonna go to Asha. Asha, man, Asha. Night confirmation, yeah, Night is here. No, Asha, you get a general reading or a channel message. Oh, general love reading? Okay. Is someone new coming in your life this year? Ooh, that's Naya confirmation, huh? Is someone new coming in Asha's life this year, huh? Oh, you told me to read the cards. She goes, read the cards, find out for yourself, Mom. That's the look she gave me. Telling you, dogs. Yeah, that's I'm talking to you, Naya. Yeah, what do you think? Ask you a question and you just be quiet. My dog, she loves to give confirmation, so we're going to see what's going to happen with you here. General love reading for Asha in the house. Here we go. Oh, did you hear that? Now that I said your name again, my dogs are barking again. We got truth getting ready. Ooh, to be revealed. Ooh, there's too many cards. Oh, yeah, too many, huh, Naya? Yeah, you're so sweet, Naya. I love you. Look at that, too many cards again. I'm glad my laugh makes your day. There we go. A magician. You're in the middle manifesting. You got all the tools that you need. Yeah, you got them all. Naya, he's got them all, right? Yeah, the tools that allow you to see all. You know your worth. You know your value. You can see through bullshit. Yeah, you can. Ooh, look at everything just happens in a matter of divine timing. It's fated. It's destiny. Something magical, something that you've been manifesting is getting ready to take place. And it is a wish and a dream. Both of these cards are about something you have been manifesting that you put out there to the ethers is getting ready to take place. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are getting ready to change. I want to know what that is. Ooh. Someone new. It's a wish, it's a dream. Yeah, see? Confirmation. It's something that you already put out there into the ether. See? Another confirmation. Double confirmation for the same answer. I love it. Oh my goodness. What's going on with Asha here in the house? Manifesting. Ooh, that's it. We can just stop there. Ooh. Let's see. That was... Yeah, so that was a card that flipped up a little bit with saying that you might have been going through some chaos and some confusion here a little bit. Ooh, I'm waiting for one card to come out. One card. One card here for Asha here in the house. We get that card here. What is it? What is it? Here we go. Ooh, yeah, like I said, other people's emotions or thoughts or feelings, other people's thoughts, try to get in the way of what you've been trying to manifest and to bring in. Yeah, they need to stay out. They need to stay out of your manifestation. That's all I got to say. All right, look at again the chaos and the confusion, and I mean, yeah, these other people. There's other people that are trying to, interfere with what you're trying to manifest. But you know what? Nobody can interfere with this. This is higher arcana, higher arcana, higher arcana. Divine is in charge of this healing, of this transformation, of this wish, of this dream. Whatever you've been manifesting, divine is in charge. Not these people. This is the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, chaos and confusion, and the Five of Pentacles, not feeling worthy. Somebody trying to break the bank. I don't know. These are just... telling you, I'm always on point. I love it. Thank you so much. These people need to get out of your way. I mean, because you got some manifestation that's going on that's in a line with divine. These people cannot even touch this. That's all I got to say. So that's what I want you to know. These people cannot even touch your manifestation. Not at all. Because, I mean, this is in divine's hands. Look at, there's the Ten of Pentacles. Woo! I'm telling you, it is your wish, it is your dream, it's your fairy tale dream to have the everything, to be grounded, to be solid, to be whole, to be complete, to know that you're well taken care of, that you're well provided for, that you have the love of your life, you have the home of your life, everything that you ever wished for, everything that you ever wanted, not just the love, not just your romantic love, but life. Everything around you is all about love. This is so abundant. See, nobody can get in the way of this because we got all this going on and still the Ten of Pentacles comes out. That means your wishes and dreams that you put out there into the ether some time ago is getting ready to happen. That's what I gotta say. So keep your eyes open. Keep it open. Is there anything else that they need to see? Ooh, yeah, I want you to continue on. This is knowing your worth and knowing your value. You've already done the work. And this is you standing, that you're okay on your own, that you're just, just fine on your own. You do not need anyone. You may want someone, but you don't need anyone. If you want someone, you want someone of equal value, someone as strong as you, okay? You don't want somebody that's down in this energy because it's not a vibrational match. Yeah, we want to let go of all that energy here. We're done with that. Because when you're standing in your higher vibrational energy, you're done with that lower vibrational energy. You can't be in both at the same time. And look at, you're standing on one leg. I mean, you got this. You're perched on one leg. You're probably just standing, look at, they're just standing on its toe. That's how strong you are. All right, that's what I have for you, Asha. It hasn't been simple. See, it is the truth, though. The truth has been told for you. Okay. The Nine of Cups, cut right into the Nine of Cups. That's another, your wishes and dreams. We got 3 of them. Your wishes and dreams are getting ready to come true. Yeah, and then you can come back in and let me know when they all happen. All right, Asha, pretty cool. Ooh, We got wishes and dreams on its way, magically being manifested in this new moon in Gemini to create that magic going on. Alright. You're gonna get some magic, huh, Naya? And I want you to remember, Asha, remember when my dog barked, right at those two moments, I meant there was more than that, but those two moments where I said pretty much the same thing, but I put it in different words, and she barked at the end of each one. Check it out. Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you, everyone here, and have a good day. Thank you, Chanley. Good luck to you all. And Chanley, it's 222 and 11 in the chat. All right. Let's take Chanley next. And Maya, I'll add you onto the list. Make sure you guys are all hitting the like button. Hit the share button so this content goes out to other people. Leave comments when you're done listening to this show. It doesn't matter which show you leave a comment in. You can leave a comment anywhere. And hit the bell button so when you know when I go next. My data really? Oh, it's 2. We got so many twos, Asha. And you have no idea how many twos I've seen in the last 48 hours too. It's crazy. 2. We got the 2 portal. That's right. All right. Yeah, Asha. Hope you find someone new or somebody that you haven't quite yet been with yet. You may know them, but you've never been with them. On a relationship level, okay? Let's see. Yeah. Chanley, I'm going to take you next. I do want to thank you for the time that you were a member, so we're going to take you next. Even though it was your turn next anyhow. But that's not why. I was actually just doing it, and then, yeah, then I see that you are next anyhow. So I'm really not doing you any favors, but I was trying. And 22, 11 are my favorite numbers, My live chat says there's one person in the chat. That's a lie. I know that's a lie. I can see better than that. Oh, now it says 9. Okay, I had to refresh it. All right, Chanley. General reading. Channeled message. General, okay. Did you guys know I've been doing TikTok lives for about, I don't know. I think it feels like 6 weeks. It might be a little bit longer than that. But last night I got 80,000 hearts. Woo. And someone wrote in my chat, says, because they were just listening in the background, and then they finally came in and got a reading, and then after I was all done, and they kept hanging around, and then they came in and said that I was the best psychic tarot card reader there on TikTok. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. So on Saturday I wanted to get 50. Yeah, I wanted to get 50,000 hearts, and I actually got 60. And then Sunday I wanted to get 70,000 hearts. I wanted to get 60, and I got 80. So pretty cool. And my dog, she's giving you guys confirmation that that's the truth. She wasted no time. She didn't. All right, Chanley, let's see what the cards have. Oh, Lupa, let me get you on the list before I forget here. All right, for Chanley, what do you need to know for your highest good? there are some stories that you need to put down to rest. Oh, thank you, thank you. I know you guys appreciate me. I'm really happy with my YouTube channel too. I was just like, that was just a short amount of time of being over there. And TikTok works a whole different ballpark way than YouTube. So they're not in any which way, in any shape, form, to me, the same. They're two different entities. Lay down there's something that you need to lay down to rest, and you need to go ahead and give it so much love, because this is about, you know, things that are not working for your highest good, and this card has more love in it than any other card in the deck. Yeah, it's taken me a little while there, because there's different things that you can do over there on TikTok. There's the I don't understand TikTok, and that's where I was for a long time, and that's why I've never been over there. But here just recently, I actually was finding some people that have been doing it for a while, that they've been making pretty good money, but they work their little tail off to make that kind of money. But but I've learned quite a few things. You can get an agency to help you over there, and the agency doesn't cost you anything. It's free, because TikTok pays those agencies, and they're paying them to, so if you have any questions, you can go to your agency, and the agency can help you instead of trying to find the answer through some TikTok form. So that's kind of cool. And but what I've learned, that there's different formats. There's those people that are on there that don't know what the heck they're doing. And then there's those people on there that are like, I would say, the rebels. Even though I'm a rebel, but this is a rebel, like, you know, they're trying to do it with a faulty foundation. And then there's the sellers, you know. But if you're going live in the way that I'm doing, for me to sell, it could work against me. You don't want to do too much. You want to keep your whatever you're doing really isolated. So, but the thing about TikTok, they like go. It's like I had like 80 people at one time in my room for the last few hours. And they're asking questions 1, 2, 3, you know, and I'm just doing them at my pace. But they really did like how I was handling it. And sometimes I get some paid calls over there. That's what my main reason for being over there is. It's a form of marketing. So, so I have gotten some off the clock readings, and possibly an off the clock coaching call that's still in discussion. And then there are a couple other things that people want from me. It's just a matter of me putting the background together on this side. And everything I do you have to reconstruct yourself to make the room to be able to do it. But I know how to do some of the things that people are wanting, that they're willing to pay money for. And that's what I'm looking for, since I'm making this my full-time job, you know. Thank you. Okay, Chanley. Okay, there are some things that you need to lay down, put to rest. And when you lay down those things from rest, you want to, you know, do it with love, you know. Like if you got angry about something, and now this tension's between you and someone else. Let's say, I'm just using this as an example. That's not saying that that's happened. Now there's this tension that's built up between the two of you because one of you got angry at the other. Now you both feel it, and now it's like a pimple that's getting ready to explode, right? Well, I know, gross, huh? But anyhow, if we take that energy and say, you know what, I know something came between us that we were in disagreement with, but I'm okay with allowing them to be true, and I'm allowing me to be true, and I'm also okay in not taking their energy as being mine. I'm just going to let go. I'm going to let go of that tension, that build up. I'm going to let go with it with love, because in love, that tension cannot survive, because the love's going to come and nurture. The love is going to take care of self, okay? So anyhow, yeah, to weigh the emotions out, you know, to fill that cup up with love. You're welcome. This is to fill those cups up with love. You know, this one, don't you see how he has the scale? He's balancing out his emotional self. So the emotions, so you stay in alignment, so you're staying at peace, so you're staying calm, you're staying in the energy of harmony as you're filling each one of these cups up with love, or as we're letting go of old stories that no longer serve us. And they don't serve us if it's taking our strength away, okay? Yeah, so that's exactly what you actually need to know from me at this moment of time, because see, that's what's going to root you, that's what's going to ground you, that's what's going to give you this solid foundation so you can actually grow stronger and bigger, and be operating from a higher vibrational energy with the sun right there in the background. That you'll be operating from peace and harmony, from passion, desire, because you're learning that these stories, they didn't serve you, so you fed them love. You know, you rewrote the story. That's what I would call flipping the emotional story around to better, if we're going to give it love. And then we're going to pay attention to our emotional self by, you know, weighing our emotional self out all the time when it comes to each cup, so you can re-ground yourself, okay? And I really, you know what, I really don't even want to pull any more cards, because that's a powerful message that's coming from me to you, channeling. And I would want this to be grasped and held onto, so you understand this message and you can carry it with you. And if I go on, it might give you too much. So this will be your reading for tonight, okay? All right, let's see. You're welcome, you're welcome. Diana, hello, happy to see you here. I'll add you onto the list. You love it? I do too. I mean, because it was such a clear message. So, all right. How about, let me see, hold on. Cries, I'm going to take you next, okay? Aw. We have to be the bigger person to forgive, and we're not doing it because of them, we're doing it because of ourselves. First, we want to forgive ourselves, and we want to forgive them too, because we don't want to carry the load for them. So anything you need to know about your future partner? Let's see, what does Cry need to know about their future partner? Ooh, well, that they're rich, they're solid, they're grounded, they're whole, they're complete, they're well taken care of, they're grounded. They may be somebody in a high authority. They could be a CEO of their own business. They're worthy. They are tapped in and tuned in with divine. They're just the everything. That's the divine masculine you want. I mean, that's because this divine masculine doesn't ever come in anybody's energy until, you know, they are 100%, 10,000% certain, okay, for your future person. They may have big blue eyes. They may have like a blondish, reddish blondish hair. Yeah, they are in some authority position, a high authority position. Like possibly even a queen or a king, okay? They do take their time. They are not in any hurry to come forward, because why do they take their time? Is they want to make sure that the foundation is solid, it's grounded, it's whole, it's complete, that there's no cracks in the foundation. And so that knight, that's the Knight of Pentacles. He's the only knight that crosses the finish line, so he's the one that turns into the king. Because that king, he held on to his own worth, he held on to his own value as he moved forward to towards his Empress. He kept nourishing his own story. Now the Empress, she's nourishing, she's kind, she's loving. She actually nourishes herself. She grows, she expands, and she shares that out to the world or to her family. I mean, she just has this loving being, this loving way. She's happy. She just loves life. She sees the brighter things. She's like even like when she's thinking starry, like, you know, just like everything's so beautiful. She thinks with a higher vibrational energetic flow when she's thinking. And she just is in the energy of love. She has just so much love, this Empress here. She's growing something. She could be growing some idea. She could be growing this castle, this kingdom. She could be growing, you know, a family even. Yeah, this future partner is your wish. It is your dream. It's something that you've already put out there to divine, and you put it out there from your higher self, which is when divine hears the message. Anything else about your future person? They are strong, they are courageous, they do not have a problem at, you know, making a roar or making a stink at something when something needs to be spoken. They may have a loud voice. They want to be heard. They are strong, courageous, bold. Anything else for... I guess so. And they are full of so much love. I love it. They're the everything. They're your wish. They're your dream. They're your future counterpart. That's what I got for you, Cry. You planted the seeds already, and they're already starting to grow. They're already starting to flourish. So, ooh, and they're coming in quicker than you know, coming towards you to communicate with you. Yeah, because you've been writing this story. And he's coming forward to be in your book, to be in your story, to be in your life. That's what I got for Cries in the house. You're welcome, you're welcome. It sounds good. Whoa, 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 whoa. It is a good reading. All right, let's see. Brittany, are you here? Brittany, okay. You want a general reading or a channeled message? General reading, I just let you know what you need to know for your highest good. A channeled message is somebody that's always on your mind and you want to see what they're thinking or feeling. A general love reading, okay. And you're next, TJ, okay? You guys have been doing lots of chatting today. I like it. I like it. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, this is for Brittany, and what we would like is a general reading. We're asking the cards to focus on love. Brittany, you have a broken heart. Your heart's been hurting from some past life experience, something that's gone on. We need to heal that broken heart. I actually did a episode on how do we start to heal our broken heart over there on my Gypsy playlist. Let me see if I can find that, because it's important to take care of whatever caused this pain in the heart so we can actually come forward and find true love, and so we're not attracting someone into our life to take care of our heart space, but we end up taking care of our heart space first. Okay, let me find it here. Gypsy's toolbox, and we're going to go to how to heal the heart space, and I'm going to get it here, copy it, and put it here in the chat. Okay. All right, so that's for you to learn more about a broken heart. But let's see what's going on with that heart space. That just means it's something in your past, which most of us have at some time or another. I mean, nobody is free of this card. We all get this card at one time or another. But it's something that's happened in our past that, you know, the story just still doesn't fit you right. It still feels broken. It still feels cracked. It still feels wounded. And it has to do with some soulmate connection, a past life connection. Somebody you've been with before, somebody that you called your partner, someone that was your partner, and your heart is just aching. Okay. I was just checking to see. Oh, Brittany. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I love you so much. Oh, that is so sweet of you. So, yeah, we're gonna dig a little deeper because I will not leave you hanging here, okay? So you have been working on this for some time. You've been trying to take care of that ache and that pain, but something, you know, again, if it's still there, the residues are still there, there's still a piece of the story that you're still rehashing over and over and into your mindset that just really needs to go. We need to, we can tell ourselves the same. This is, say, the same situation. We can change the story around a little bit. Sometimes it's just one frickin' word that we can change the story around. We can rewrite the script, rewrite the story to make it feel better. So when we're telling ourselves this part of the story about this achy breaky heart, about this connection that you've had, that the pain is still there, let's go back. Let's go back, and instead of being broken from the separation or the breakup or whatever happened, let's go back to that time and go, you know what, I really did enjoy this time and this relationship we had together. And yeah, at the end it did hurt. I'm going to, own up to that hurt. But today I am tired of holding on to that hurt and that pain that I'm feeling like I have to work so hard to get over that achy breaky heart. I'm so tired of it. So I want to be okay with how everything has ended or how everything has been. In fact, I'm going to take my heart, my wounded heart, my heart that I'm allowing them to live in their soul. I'm going to claim it back. I'm going to put my heart. I normally have a heart, a gem here. I'm going to put my heart right here. I'm going to claim my heart. This is the heart that, they still have some. I want you to take that heart. Let's bring it back home. Yeah, let's put it in your own temple. Let's bring it home. So this work that you're trying to do can actually now get done. Because now you brought your heart back to you. You're no longer giving your heart space to them because you're okay with how everything has ended up and happened. Just all is well, all is safe. We just be okay with it. Just be okay, because it's a better energy for us to hold on to than any form of disappointment. So when we bring our heart space back, what happens, if you've ever heard of the inner child work, you're the parent to that heart space. Now, the wound in the heart would be the child within. Now, you as the mother or the father or the divine masculine energy or the divine feminine energy within yourself is going to go to that heart space and say, hey, baby, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere ever again. No. You belong to me. This heart that's got to live here with me for the rest of my life. I got to live with you, and I need you to be at peace. So I'm here, the adult, to the child, saying, I am so sorry. Please forgive me for what I didn't know back then. For I truly love you. Thank you. Do that Ho'oponopono prayer right into your heart space. Let's get that heart of yours healed. I get confirmation. I got confirmation from this phone. I got confirmation from that. Again, so you're getting confirmation going on here. Okay. Sometimes we just gotta weigh things out. This is the scale. On this scale, we're weighing out your emotions, so we can bring your emotions to a balance by speaking the truth to yourself. Truth comes from a higher vibration. Truth does not come from fear, doubt, insecurity, or any heartbreak. Truth comes from love. Truth comes from forgiveness. Truth comes from happiness. Truth comes from peace. So this is about balancing the emotional self so you can hear your truth, that all is well. All is okay. That relationship is over. But it really has allowed me to go through this total rebirth. Yeah, let it go, let it out. Let me go through this total rebirth so I can have a brand new beginning, so this new flower can come out of nowhere. Removing any energy that time frame caused, because this caused an energy blockage. But when we learn how to balance the emotional self and be done with that, then it removes that energy. So love can come in again. In a balanced format. It'll be unconditional love, and it'll come in balanced, where you will never have to go through that again. It's going to come forward solid, grounded, rooted, so stable, and full of vibrancy. That's what I have for you. Brittany. You're welcome. Thank you so much again for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Let's see, I haven't seen Pop Queen here tonight. So, let's see, TJ. Yeah, I said TJ's next. TJ is next. Yes. All right, you want a channeled message or can't. All right, channel message, perfect. Ooh, you're here to root for her, Cynthia. All right. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm glad that people find my channel that, you know, are in a little assistance in that area, that need some assistance, guidance. All right, let's see. You should. I don't have myself. I don't have normal sleep hours. I haven't for probably at least 20 years. And I think it was about 20 years ago. I just surrendered. I surrendered to my own time clock, and it likes to be up late. So it's when I mean, I've tried to even. I contemplate about doing my show earlier. It's not happening. Just because this is when I'm ready. Mm-hmm. It's 3 a.m. there. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why I do the pop-ups. When I do the pop-ups, I'm always sooner on the pop-ups, earlier in the day. All right, here we go. For the 3 a.m. morning here. You love me. I appreciate you so much. One card at a time, please. I am in a committed relationship. It doesn't mean necessarily with another person. It could be committed to work. They could be committed to other responsibilities. Their time is tied up some other way. You love my vibe? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I couldn't let you get close to me because, you know, my energy is all tied up with this other commitment that I got going on. And I know it was my fault, but I did blame you. I understand this message too. So I've been through this kind of a message too, you know. They couldn't let you get close to them because they're not ready for the commitment is what it is. And so the way of pushing you away is blaming, okay? He's single, yeah. Yeah, well, that's normally what that card means to me is it's, you know, they're busy with something. I can't do this because they're so damn busy. to his work. That's normally what it is. I would say 99.9% it is the commitment that they have with work and money. Yeah, I believe that too. So, and because they're so committed to work, they can't, let themselves have a love relationship, because that takes time. It takes a commitment. It takes energy. But what they don't know is the vibe that they would get with that love connection. But they're so afraid that it's going to take away from their work. They still feel some pain, probably the pain because you guys are in separation. That's the pain I would get. They hide behind material things. So, yep. They're doing the money. They're committed to making money. So they're hiding. They got to have all this material things. And so that's why they can't do this right now. And yeah, so that's why they push you away, but they're going to blame you so they don't have to feel guilty. I know, those mofos. But I'm going to tell you what, they still want you. I want you back. But I don't react when anybody mentions your name either. So, oh my goodness. These... What do you mean? Why? I mean, tell me. You broke my heart. What? Oh, they must have already had a broken heart. Oh my goodness. I want to hear the love. Come on. I'll wait for a sign from you. I tell you. This person is not showing their emotions at all. They are hiding. I don't know if I've ever pulled this many cards out of the Hidden Truth Oracle deck where this person is hiding from any emotional feelings. Yep. That's what I would say. They are hiding. They're hiding from love. They're hiding from their emotions. They want you to do the work, but that doesn't matter. I mean, wait for a sign from you. What are you going to do? I mean, they have to figure this stuff out. They got to take care of their heart space, because that's where they feel the pain, is from that heart, from a past relationship. That's what they're feeling pain from. It's time for me to heal. What did I just say? They have to heal. Yeah, finally, they are going to reveal they just being near you intoxicates them. Even if they're just watching your social media or something, even just near your energy, even your essence, even if it's not in person, if it's something that he sees or something, it's just like, that intensity of a feeling, that's what I mean about being next to you. Just your essence, just the thought of you being there. That's why they block you, is they got to take care of this broken heart that's happened in the past, and they got to heal, and they can't get close to you because of how strong the feeling is, and they hope when they get all healed that they still have a chance with you. At the bottom of the deck, I do daydream about a life with you. Jessica, happy to see you. Yeah, I know. I've been blocked many times too. So right now, I blocked them. So of course, I'm sure they come in hiding here and there, but all right. Let's see, Jessica, are you from TikTok? Excuse my French here. What happened here? Hold on. Yes, okay, okay, perfect. All right. I add you on to the list so we can get your reading in. I got a few people in front of you, so if you hang around and you can watch what I do with everyone else, and then I'll get you in here too, Jessica, okay? Ritu, yeah, Diane's on the list too. Mm-hmm. Perfect, perfect. All right, Ritu, channeled message or general reading. Current feelings for you. All right, Sam. I still have you on the list here. So after I have, uh, after Ritu is Bishop, then Sam, then Maya. Okay, and then after that I have Lupa, Diane, and Jessica. So there's 6 people here. You love my bracelets? Thank you, thank you. Ooh. They probably have all been given to me, so I wouldn't be able to tell you much about them. I probably could tell you more than I give myself credit for. That's Tiger's Eye. And then Black Onyx is in there. I don't know what the orange ones are. The purple is, it was just right there. I don't know what happened. Black Onyx. Yeah, not the purple, but the purple. What's the purple, you guys? I don't know. I just had a brain fart. All right, here we go, over to. Well, their feelings for you. That's the happiest card in the deck. The Sun, you know. Their feelings, they're excited about you. You light up their life. I mean, their emotions are just pure love when they think about you. I mean, they look at how you have blossomed, how you have grown, how beautiful you are, like you're just a goddess. They see how you're at so much ease, at so much peace. They see your light. The Sun, I mean, I don't even need to draw anymore. Why would I want to? We got the Sun as the first card out. That's the happiest card in the deck. They did have to detach. This is an attachment. They took a mask off here recently. You know, they were attached to old generational wounds and old generational ways that they've had to take the mask off to be able to see your light. You're a gypsy angel, yeah. And, yeah, them actually breaking generational change, generational ways, actually open the door to spirit so they can actually even see your light, so they can see the truth. Yeah, when they look at you, they see truth. They know that you're their angel. And they know that they've been led to you by this divine spirit, by a higher source. by a godlike figure. They have recently, you know, they used to feel they didn't feel worthy enough to be in your energy mixed. And so if you ever felt them pull away or walk away, that was wise, because they didn't feel worthy enough to be in your mix. But you know what? They have upped their level, their game. I mean, they know their worth now. They didn't used to know their worth. And so they would push you away. But now look at this divine masculine. He knows his worth. He knows his value. And he's checking you out. He sees that sun. He sees that light. And he knows he's valuable enough to be in a connection with you. He's valuable enough to receive your love, to be in a loving connection with you. Ooh. All the possibilities and all the doors that have opened up within the community, the light he sees is yours. For you're the sun. You're the brightest light out there. You're the brightest angel out there. There's nobody else that divine masculine looks at. There's lots of options, lots of choices, but he only sees you. That's what I have for you, Ritu. Okay. All right. All right, Sam. That's for Ritu. Look at the bottom of the deck. The woman's holding the coin. You guys are a counterpart. You guys make a good team. You know, you both are worthy of each other. You both, you know, belong together. That's a power couple. Right, 100%. Woo, woo, woo. I like 100%. We'll take it. All right, next is Bishop. Bishop's in the house. You're so welcome, my magical gypsy, for the magical new moon in Gemini. All right, Bishop, same old, same old. If you ever want something different, you have to let me know, because, you know, we know what cards we're pulling for you. Okay, Bishop's in a twin flame journey. So we pull from this twin flame deck. So if anybody else is in a twin flame journey, pay attention to Bishop's reading. You're fine with the same old, same old. Well, I like it because it shows us the movement, you know. And since you're in that twin flame relationship, it really, you know, it helps. I think tarot helps us in those kinds of relationships so much. All right, here we go. Somebody's going through a transformation. Yep, ready for the next level. Right, you guys have found your balance. That's good. This is better than the last one. There's a whole lot of new movement recently. You feel perfect. Yep, there's a balance taking place. We like that. This is a balance between divine masculine energy so they can come together. And what a blessing. Your guides are with both of you, leading and guiding you. So much better than that last reading. There has been some form of hesitation, though. You know, somebody's afraid to make that next forward movement because they're still in the middle of going through a spiritual awakening. And they want to awaken fully. She is feeling all alone. When we're in separation and there's journeys, there is that alone feeling. And what she's doing is she's doing some journaling while she's in that alone time, which is good. That's the self-love work, because this is a sacred journey you guys are on. So the journaling has to be done. Your divine feminine, yeah, she's seeking her twin, doing the self-love work, going through the spiritual awakening, accepting this transformation that's happening to bring a balance with you guys, and feeling the blessings. Yep, that's your soulmate. Look at the divine feminine on this side. The divine masculine on this side. The divine feminine says seeking her twin, seeking her soulmate. And this is your soulmate here. The divine masculine, your twin, your soulmate, seeking you. So you guys are seeking each other. Beautiful. Let's get some messages. My childhood was difficult, and it still affects me. I was let down by people that I loved and trusted back then, and those are the things that I'm healing in my alone time. You are my secret inspiration. Your smile lights up my world. I love laughing with you. Sometimes I do contradict myself and give myself mixed messages because, well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I want. Sometimes I just don't know. And sometimes I just let myself go through that contradiction. That's kind of like a form of hesitation, you know. But then I go through that spiritual awakening. I still love you. I dream about being with you. I imagine waking up next to you, cuddling next to you every day, for you are my one and only. Nice. It's in good energy. I like it. The bottom of the deck says, I keep getting signs that remind me of you, and I cannot ignore them anymore. And that's so true. The signs are getting, to me, within these relationships, the signs are getting so much more intense, so many more times in the day. And, you know, they get to the point that they need to reach out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have for Bishop in the house. Or any other person that's in a twin flame journey. That was the reading. I will add the last two people here in just a minute. You've been picking up on that, and I've been having them too. Nice, nice. You're welcome. It's happening. You're welcome. You want the same reading, Sam, as Bishop? Okay. Same cards. I got it. I got it. Whisper Sam. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I do need to add you guys on the list. Hold on. Yes, I do have. I got it, Pojo, and that Lena. I have you too. I'm just going to start over just because there's too much of a pause. We're going to bring Sam in the house. Here, we got Sam and Sam's twin here. What's going on between Sam and their twin? What's going on? Sam and the twin. You've been watching lots. I hope your hours are good this week. Well, they're getting there. I think I'm like 30 or 40 hours away. So we're getting closer. So I appreciate you you guys finding a playlist and going ahead and letting that playlist play all night. I got a couple of phones and devices I'm doing the same, and got some other people doing the same, doing anything to get back to that 4,000 hours. And I don't know how it's going to change every day because it resets itself every day, but we're going up, not down. So crossroads, okay. This is just that there may be choices or confusion or a path that just kind of feels like a crossroad, but what it wants you to do is follow your own intuition. When it comes to romance. Yeah, reveal, flow, savior, entice. Open yourself to romance. Yeah, sometimes you got to go ahead and just open yourself for romance, even if you like you got this twin, you're going on with this twin, and the twin never shows up, and the twin goes living their life, and you know, we're sitting around, we're waiting around, where what's going on, and what it's just saying is open your door for possibilities. Doesn't mean that divine's going to allow that possibility to turn into something big or massive. In my journey, if you're not supposed to go out with somebody, divine's not going to let you go out. You can do all the flirting and all the romance and sexy stuff, but I'm telling you, divine is not going to let you get with somebody that you're not meant to be with, is what I've learned. The moment that I say, oh, okay, I think I'll go out with this person, divine goes, nope. And I go, okay, well, maybe I'm going to do with this person, divine goes, nope. But what I do with all of that is each time all of that's going on, divine's just showing me higher qualities of what it is that I would like when I'm creating my divine masculine energy of the future. So, all right. Let's see what else we got going on. Do some journaling. It is important to journal while we're going through this journey. It is a sacred journey, and it's important for us to understand it. And so just write it to get some of the process out. So you can, yeah, there we go. There it is. Romance and marriage. Oh, I'm telling you, journal about what that romance, maybe you could do that. Journal about what that romance would be when you come together with your twin. Journal about what it would feel like when you guys come into union and go into marriage. You know, go ahead and journal that. It's very clear, perfect. So I want you to do, when you get to journaling, let's really journal what does it feel like to be with your twin, and what would it feel like if you got married. Let's get the whole picture going. So because what happens when you're doing that, you're like doing the co-creating, you're bringing that energy forward into the mix, like it's already here, like you're not having to wait. Okay, perfect. I love it. Even if you do both, I mean, I think drawing is fine too, but you know, just as long as you got the story going on. So, but if you're writing too, then that's what you need to do. Okay. All right. I'm seeing that it just wants you to get into that energy, so you know what it feels like. So, you're giving it. It gives it flexibility. It gives it. This brings it forward, okay? It brings a mutual understanding between the two of you forward. It brings that energy flow together. That's what the compromise says: mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take brings rewards. So let's see what that means. It's both. Yeah, okay, perfect. I love it. maybe one of you guys are feeling stuck right now, or blocked, or the silence barrier is up, or they want you just, if you're blocked, which many of us are, or there's a third party situationship going on, or some kind of barrier, or some kind of silence, I want you to shift your focus to clear your energy. Take your focus off of them and put it on you. Even if it's getting the channel, getting your notepad out and writing and journaling, even if it's getting the notepad out and doodling or drawing, it's okay. Move through the stuckness, so you're getting your head out of thinking about when's this going to happen, how is this going to happen, what's going on, so we're not like peeping in onto their life so much. This is just right here. It just wants you to bring that energy in as if you guys are already together, okay? All right. Because you both are going through a transformation to go to the next level within this sacred journey. The Divine Feminine, she's seeking her soulmate, and you guys are going through an awakening, realizing the process. Your twin is awakening. So the Divine Feminine, she's waiting for her soulmate or her twin flame, and the Divine Masculine is going through their awakening to the connection. It's like, whoa. Yeah, especially if you do this journaling and bring what does it feel like to be romantically with them, and what would it feel like to be in the marriage. You're definitely gonna wake their ass up. Oh, there comes the offer. Ooh. Oh, the engagement, the wedding, the rejoice in union, coming together. They're coming. They're awakening to this union. Yeah, they regret having fear about this connection. They have had fear. But know that where this connection is right now, you have been protected. And they are starting to make empowered choices now. Because they are in the middle of ascending. Get you a couple messages. They're afraid that you guys come from different worlds, and they're afraid that your perspectives can clash with each other, and they want to know if you guys are going to be able to work that out. So that's part of what goes on with them. It's like they're looking at why things wouldn't work, and they're saying, I'm sorry for betraying your trust, and I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Because they're awakening to the journey now, and now they're saying, oh my goodness, look what I did to the one. They just had too many expectations of you or anybody else. They just were operating from their ego self. They were just being selfish and focused on themselves, and they didn't care about anybody's needs. Not yours or anybody's. Nothing personal. It's just they were operating from their ego self. They are keeping a secret from you that they're ashamed to admit to you, and they're afraid to talk about these things. What's the secret that they're ashamed to talk about? That you are gorgeous both inside and out. Just being around you brings me peace, light in my life. That's a secret. The secret is you. The secret is you're so gorgeous. You're so beautiful inside and out. And just being around you brings them peace and brings them life and brings them light. I'm telling you. Those twins and their secrets, don't they know when the best thing of their life is right here to be with them now? That's what I got for you, Sam. You're the secret, I know. Sam, I gotta tell you, you're the secret. You're the secret sauce. And you're giving them hope, you're giving them courage, you're giving them the possibility to ascend to find themselves, to be this brand new soul, this brand new person. You're so welcome. You you actually found out I am his secret. Yes, you are his secret. Maya. Perfect, perfect. I'm happy to help you out. It made me think, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to journal to see what it feels like to be romantic with my twin flame. Ooh, I'm going to see what it feels like to be married to my twin. I'm going to do what Sam's reading said. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Because when we get that energy, we're bringing the energy into the present moment, so it makes it real. And so if you're going through it, they're going through it. And I know that's true. You know how many things that my twin and I, we've done the same thing at the same kind of time. I mean, just almost like back to back, almost clockwork. And so that means we energetically can feel each other. So I'm going to do that in this new moon in Gemini. I'm going to create some magic with that romance and that marriage. Ooh. Mariah, are you here? Okay, perfect. I can send you a playlist if you want me to. You want a playlist of your hidden love story? You want a playlist of tools? Or you want a playlist? Yes, please. Okay. Your hidden love story playlist it is. Oh, I hit the wrong button. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's plenty of hours there. So here we get there. Copy. Well, it must be because Divine leads me and guides me. So Divine had me pull that playlist up for you. So that's all my hidden love stories were the show only. So they're all just 30 minutes long, but there's quite a few of them there now. So, and they give you tips and tricks about different ways to love yourself more, or how to deal with our emotional self, or how to heal our heartaches. I mean, there's all kinds of things there. It's just a beautiful variety of stuff. All right, how about Lupa? How about Diane? Perfect. Channel message, okay. Channel message for Diane. I regret lying to you, but I lost myself for a while. You didn't see my tears when I walked away. I just have too much to lose. I am grateful for this spiritual lesson, though. And I do love you. That's why there were tears. I wish things could be different. I do replay our conversations over and over and over. I just can't get you out of my mind. And, well, I guess I do check your social media page too, so no wonder I can't get you out of my mind. But even if I wasn't checking it, my mind just keeps telling me to check it. So that's why I go and check it, it's the mind over matter. So, yeah, the mind wins. And it says, go check your social media, and I go check it. I want you so badly. You don't know how hard it was for me to let you go. See, I saw that back here. Right here, they must have pushed you away. And they, were operating from a lower vibration at that moment. And they felt like they weren't worthy enough for your energy. And plus, whatever they had built up until that moment of time, they just felt like they could lose some stuff that they didn't want to lose, okay, because it's too hard to lose. And then this card, it supports all of that. You do not know how hard it was for me to push you away. They had to really make sure that you didn't come and interfere with whatever it is that they're already going through. But what they had learned is they found out that you guys are in a spiritual connection. They found out they do really love you. And they know that they want things to be different, And they want you so badly, and again, their mind thinks about you so much, they go peep in on your social media page, even though they may still push you away. I wish I could take back my words that started here. They lied, they fibbed, they weren't honest, maybe they weren't honest about the way they feel for you. And so since they weren't upfront with the way they feel about you, that's what got them lost, is because they're denying love. And so they may have said some words or something to even themselves, maybe to other people, but whatever it is, they wish that they never said that. They wish they could take those words back. That actually, that it was what that helped push you away. They do trust you. And they hide their feelings. Anything else for Diane? Anything? One more, yes. You let me down. They let themselves down. They feel so happy when they're with you. When they hide their feelings, they let themselves down by hiding those feelings. Because honestly, they feel happy with you. Okay? That's what I got for you. They do look for you everywhere. They can't get you out of their head. They can't stop thinking about you. They keep checking on your social media. And everywhere else looking for you. Diana. Where'd my bag go? Where'd my bag go? Every once in a while, I don't know. Where'd it go? That's what I want to know. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. You're welcome. All right, perfect. Oh. Let's see who's next. We got Jessica. It's your turn, Jessica. Twin flame? Okay, perfect. What am I doing wrong here? Okay. The twin flame journey we are on. It is a journey. For sure. Definitely number one thing is a twin flame journey. That it is self-love. You're definitely going to go through the self-love part of the journey. It does make you do that. All right. What do we got going on for Jessica? So happy that you came on over here from TikTok and found me live. Ooh, I'm so happy that you caught me. And thank you for taking the time and the effort and the energy to come on over here. It means the world to me, Jessica. Let's see what the cards had to say. Ooh, release, release, release. Loosen your hold. Relax. Unwind. Release the fear, anxiety, and doubt. That's true. That's one of the things that the journey is teaching us. To truly release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Because in the journey, we go through the fear, we go through the doubt. Is this really happening? Is this ever going to happen? When is this going to happen? And then we go through the longing, and we want it to hurry up. I mean, we can hear a reading after reading saying, it's almost here, it's coming, they're on their way. And it's like you've heard it so many times, it's like it builds up that anxiety. Is when is it going to come? When? And it just wants you to release. 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 Divine has a plan. Remember to follow. It's doing all crossroads. Remember to follow your intuition. When choices come up or confusion comes up, do not pay attention to the confusion. I want you to pay attention to your higher self, to the intuition. The higher self comes from a higher vibrational feeling, which starts with love. From peace, from harmony, from passion, from desire. It comes from joy, it comes from laughter, it comes from play. Our higher intuition comes from that higher vibrational self. Trust in your intuitive self. It's important to do some journaling in this sacred journey. We need to write things out, write down the process, write down so you can understand the journey that you're on. One of the things that I did in my journey was when I would get this fear, doubt, or when I would get these lower vibrational energies that would come into me. Say I had a list. I'm going to just show you for a moment. I had a list of this one, and this is all this heavy stuff, and then this one and this one. I'm just like this fear, this is doubt, this over here is anger and frustration. I'm just trying to show you what I did from the list here. That I would write down all the feelings that I would feel, and then I would circle which ones were mine, okay, in the list. All right, then I knew that these were mine. These are mine for me to heal. Okay, these other ones, that would be my twins. So I would release the energy that I would be taking in that was my twins' responsibility and not mine, okay? Because that's what would bring in the confusion is, having my energy and then my twins' energy within me. I'd go, well, what am I supposed to do here? And then what I had to do is really tap in and tune into the emotions that I was familiar with, that I've been through them before, and anything that I had never felt before wasn't mine, it was his, okay? So that's why journaling is important, yeah, okay? You've been looking for me, perfect, perfect. Yeah, there is a runner and there is a chaser. At the beginning, I was the chaser. I didn't even know what a twin flame was. I didn't even know I was chasing. I just thought I was trying to connect because I could see right away that we were supposed to do this mission together, but I guess they didn't see it. But for a while, I was a chaser, and then it got to the point that enough was enough. I'm not chasing nobody. I know my worth. I know my value. I'm not chasing a soul, even if that is my soulmate. You know what? They got to pursue me. If they're not going to pursue me, they're not going to get me. Because I trust in divine. I trust divine's going to bring the perfect person, the perfect fit. So there's nothing for me to worry about. If it's in divine's hands, there's nothing for me to worry about. So there's no need to chase. But anyhow, your divine, your twin right now is feeling a little lost, and they're just trying to find their own identity, their true identity within themselves right now. So this is why you have to release their energy, because see, they're feeling lost, they're feeling confused, and see, if you have their energy with you, that's where you go into crossroads. So it's really important to identify whose energy is whose. And that's why the journaling is important at this stage. And I would say what I'm telling you here, this works. Believe me. It works. Once you realize what do you need to do to get, to release what they're going through. Because what they're going through is different. Yeah, I get it. Okay. This is a sacred journey. The only people that you can talk about to someone on your journey is somebody else that's in a twin flame journey. If somebody has never been through a twin flame journey, they do not understand it. They have no idea what you're talking about, and they can't because they've never walked in those shoes. It is a very sacred journey, understanding who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. It really does wake us up. And it's important for us to observe, I see what it's saying. It's saying they are actually watching you from a distance, just out of curiosity, and plus they're fascinated about this journey, and they may watch your social media pages too. Yeah, you guys are mirroring each other. Like there's, reflections, twins, wholeness, synchronicities around you. Probably when you're seeing 1111, they're seeing 1111. When you're brushing your teeth, they're probably brushing their teeth. It's weird. That's that kind of stuff. It's been weird. For me in my journey, I know. I'm telling you, I would go get my windows tinted on my car, and they would go get their windows tinted on their car. I would go get some major teeth work done with my mouth. They would go get some major, all at the same time. I would go purchase an RV. They would go purchase an RV. So this is the mirroring. There's mirroring that's going on. Yes, you guys are in separation, but the separation is mandatory. It has to be for you guys to really find yourself first before you guys ever come into union. That's why separation is important. No contact. But you guys can connect in the 5D world. My twin connects with me all the time in the 5D world. Shh, don't tell nobody in the 3D world. I didn't say that. I believe it's my twin. I've been in this journey long enough. I believe it is. Even if they do not believe it, even if they do not agree to this contract that we are in, even if not, you know, I believe that there's a 5D connection, okay? And you may see each other in dreams, and but I want you to make sure you focus on your own happiness. This is the Divine Feminine. This would be you. You are seeking your twin or your soulmate. Any more cards? One? Okay. Yeah, one of the best things for us to do while we're in this journey is get creative. So you can get lost into something else besides the journey, you know, getting lost at creating, so you can be inspiration or productive, or bringing out the greatness within, finding out who you really are at a creativity level. And why the Divine Feminine is doing that, the Divine Masculine is learning their lessons, learning some higher knowledge and understanding things. And they look for the lessons in this situation, even in this twin journey. They're looking, you know. There's the Divine Masculine. I'm just going to let you know, this is the Divine Masculine. They are, your Divine Masculine, your twin or soulmate is also seeking you. But they're going through their journey as you're going through yours. So I think one of the most important things, actually there are two really important things for you, is one, remember to release his energy. I would do something like I was talking about here. You know, figuring out which emotions are yours and release the rest as they are his. And the other thing is make sure you're journaling so you can, you know, find, go through this sacred journey and find your own truth, your own, it's like, it is, you're finding more deeper connection within yourself. That's what I have for you, Jessica. Let's see, I have a few more people in front of you, so no questions until I answer the other people. And actually, the kind of readings I do here, you get a general reading for what do you need to know for your highest good. You're so welcome, Jessica. You can get a twin flame reading to know where you're at with your journey. You can get a channeled message. And normally if you ask a question, then it's a $5 donation fee. That's right here at the top. It shows you all the different ways. But that's what I gift to you guys for free. Okay? How about Pojo? What about 23 years? Okay, perfect. Hidden Truth in the Surrender cards. I save your text messages. I read them all too. I look at them all the time. Finding out the truth crushed me. That's normally that they love you so much. I know I was a distraction of your pain. My life is not as together as it may seem. I do miss being with you. I remember every detail of that day. Don't think I forgot. No, I haven't. I remember every little teeny detail of that day. I do miss seeing you. I miss being with you. I miss seeing you. I'm not over you. I want to make amends. I hope that one day you can forgive me. I just can't really get enough of you. I just like everything about you. There's not anything I don't like about you. I just can't get enough. I really wish things could be different. But you know me, I hide my feelings. You know, Miss Gypsy may be able to get down into the deep night of the soul and tell you all this other stuff, but I hide my feelings, so, you know, you got to get some tarot card readings to find out what my feelings are. Well, you know what my feelings is that I miss being with you. I miss seeing you. I cannot get enough of you. I'm not over you. Yeah. So they're not hiding in the reading, okay? But right now, I cannot reach out. And I don't know why this happened. Let's get you a surrender card. What you need to surrender to? I'm telling you. We got, surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditation moments, focus on the stillness within. And enjoy the inner refuge. Enjoy your inner self. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow much easier. One more? Okay, one more. Surrender. One more. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what I have for you, Pojo. Lovely, it was. Thank you for coming into the live show. I appreciate you so much. And if you guys, any one of you guys, please leave comments on the outside. And if you guys can give my channel some watch time, put a playlist on before you go to bed and let it play all night. I'm like 40 hours short to being 4,000 hours of being monetized. So, yeah. So, anyhow. We got another twin flame reading tonight. I'm telling you, it's a twin flame night. Ooh. It's a twin flame night. Lena, let's see. Hold on a moment here. Let's see. All right, here we go. An offer, woo! An engagement offer, woo! A wedding, oh my goodness, union. Got Lena. Got the first card out as a union card. Woo, 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 woo. An offer. Fertile. Fresh ideas, manifest growth, plant your seeds. Fertile. We got a wedding and then we're gonna plant some seeds. That sounds like gonna have babies right away to me. That's what that sounds like to me. All right, that lady, you're wasting no time. Right now, they keep looking back at some old pictures, you know. And sometimes they're reliving some in the past. They're actually letting go of some old memories of the past that, you know, that they've been attached to. We got another person in the house. I have no idea how to say your name, but you know, you have to wait until your turn for one. And two, I give certain kinds of readings for free, and that's a channel message, a twin flame message, or a counterpart. What is it? A channel message. Yeah, channel message, did I say that? General reading. Or, what was the other one? Yeah, the twin flame one. We're doing that right now. Vatlena here. What's going on with Vatlena? Ooh. So, yes, they have lots of fear. The fear is darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are being protected. And if you are thinking about, if you are thinking about a question, all you have, if you were thinking about a question before that card came out, the answer is yes. But I believe that there is fear. Okay. Shi'iha. Nia. Like Nia? Oh, yeah, Nia. My mother's name used to be, well, yeah, because she passed away, was Neva. So we got Nia. I got it. Okay. All right, perfect. So right now we're back on Vatlena. So we're still on Vatlena. Okay. All right. Vatlena. Distraction. Wait a minute. What's going on? Somebody had a tower moment. It was unexpected change. But guess what happens from that? New opportunities. That's probably why the offer's coming in. Let's bring in a new offer. Yeah, somebody's going through, I would say your twin is going through a transformation and having a breakthrough moment. And they are ready for the next level. But it took this tower moment from happening to happen to have this transformation take place. Union again. I'm telling you, we got a wedding offer, and you know we're gonna get married and have kids. And union here, reconciliation, eternal love. Your twin has come. Woo. You're going through transformation too. That Lena, a lot of twins are going through the transformation. I think more the masculine is going through the transformation, but look at, we got some potential going on here. Your potential together is limitless. There is no limit when you guys come together and go into union. And you guys are mirroring each other, so what you're going through, they are going through. So if you ever want to know what your twin's going through, all you got to do is look at what you're going through. That's what they're going through. You're the divine masculine. Okay, flip the script then. Oh, this is for Vatlena, so all right. But you can catch in on the reading, because it's not, you know, we are all connected in some kind of way. It's kind of weird that way. So all right, Vatlena. Yeah, it is really important, Vatlena, while you're in the middle of this twin flame journey, to be creative, you know, find something that inspires you and get productive and invest time and energy into it, because it does bring out the greatness within. Look at the divine feminine. She is ready. Yeah, she is seeking her divine masculine. She is seeking her twin. She's seeking her soulmate. It's telling me one more card. Okay. There it Oh, he's asking for forgiveness. Oh, tranquility, peace of mind, heart, freedom from the past. He just wants these two, both the divine masculine, divine feminine. They just want forgiveness from anything that's happened before this moment of time. They just want complete forgiveness to bring peace to mind, and to bring forgiveness in, so you guys can receive the offers, the blessings in this journey. And we'll get you a couple of messages coming in from them. I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions, and I will earn your trust again. I cannot hide my feelings anymore. I love you so very much, and I want to spend my life with you. I know it's been hard, but please, please, please be patient with me, because I am working on a way to clear a path to get for us. I'm working on that right now. At first, I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't believe in you. I just didn't believe. I had more fear and doubt and insecurity. And I just let my self-esteem really ruin our love. And I want us to come together and heal together. Sometimes I do contradict myself, and sometimes I do give you mixed messages, because, those are moments I really don't know what do I want, what I don't want. I get into the state of confusion. It just seems like too much responsibility to say yes or no. It's just, I got to get this going, I got to get that going. And so I do contradict myself. But I want to let you know that life does feel very empty without you by my side, and you are everything to me, and I pushed you away. I never met someone like you. You are so special. Please, please, please have patience with me, because I am still learning. That's what I have for you, Vatlina. You're excited for your reading. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, you want the hidden truth and this surrender guidance. All right, we're going to get them. We want to get it. We want to get it. With the green heart there. That's a healing heart. Mm-hmm. You love my reading and my energy. Aw, thank you. You have a great day too. Thank you so much, Fatlina. All right, here we go. We got for Nia in the house. Nia, let's see what the hidden truth cards had to say for you, for Nia here. I cannot reach out. Nope, not right now. Gonna start there, huh? But I can be myself with you. I just can't reach out. That's all. Don't take it personal, please. I know you're really smart. You're really intelligent. And, it really arouses me. I really like it. But really, I'm telling you, I can't reach out because I can't be with you right now. Because it's just as simple as that. I just can't. The timing just wasn't right for us. And, that does happen. Especially when, we're going through these kind of journeys, Yeah. Yeah, we just met when we were too young. We still had things, we still had things to do, We just had to grow a little bit more. But I do love you, even though I can't reach out, even though I can't be with you, And even though the timing wasn't right, I still love you, I hope that counts. I mean, I know I can't be with you, and I can't reach out, but I do want to let you know that I love you, so I hope you're okay with that. I want to tell you how I feel. What do you want to say? Tell him how you feel. Tell me how you feel. I want you. they can't be with you. So what? I can't reach out. I can't be with you. So is it safe for them to tell you I want you? I mean, that's a mixed message. Oh, I can't be with you, but I want you. I can't be with you. No, that all this is going on. No, but I want you. Can you just hold on? Can you just wait for me? Because I really do love you. I do want to. I mean, you know, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I daydream about a life with you, and you speak to me through music. I mean, this is why I love you so much. This is why I want to be with you, is because of, you know, I just daydream about you all day long. And then this music that comes and that plays, and that music is just so beautifully played when it comes in. It's like, it just makes me think about you all the time. I'm just like kind of in heaven. I love land heaven. It's like we're already together, but I know we're not, you know. So is it fair? Is it okay that I love you and I want you even though I can't have you right now because I got other things going on? Well, regardless, I am grateful and thankful for the spiritual lesson. And I do watch your social media, by the way. I do. I peep in on you, you know, just even though I can't be with you. Even though I can't. Yeah, I'm all into you. I'm all over you. I'm watching to see what you're doing. And I do remember every detail of that day. Remember, I remember it all. I didn't forget about anything. And I am not over you, even though I can't have you right now. Yep. I'm telling you, these twins, can you guys just come on together? Hey, can you all just be healed all at once? Just magically? Can you just do it? Can't you bring the magic into the journey? And what was the other deck? That surrender. And my dog, she come running over. She's going, yeah, maybe. My dog gets excited. She got all excited. What did you get all excited for? She's ready. She's ready. What did I say? I was saying, can't you guys just, you know, go through the healing already? And my dog comes running up. She goes, I'm ready. I'm ready too. I'm ready too. So I believe that your counterpart is just as excited and anxious and about coming together as you are. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Because my dog, she is tapped in and tuned in to these divine messages, and when she makes some kind of movement, some kind of action, some kind of barking sound, she's tapped in and tuned in. She's got a message. So surrender to worry. You know, make a commitment not to lead with anxiety driven life. When your worries arise, breathe them out. Blow them out. Okay? Focus on the power of your heart and have faith in your spirit is guiding you always. And let's get you one more card here. And surrender to the magic of who you are. That's exactly what these journeys are all about, is surrender to that magic, to who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane areas of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So just be you. Stop worrying and just be that magical you that you're meant to be. And that's what I have for Neha in the house. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Neha. Yes, you are magical. Oh, we got country love. Is that what country love? Homestead. Ooh. You want an angel message too? I'm telling you. What do you think this is? I'm telling you, Nia. An angel card. Let me see. How about a universe has your back card? How about that? Ooh, I guess so. I guess that's what's needed. That was confirmation to the max, because I think you got an astral travel in the morning. You think so? You think you got an astral travel in the morning? Well, that can happen. I know someone astral travels over to my place all the time and comes through my dog, and sometimes not, but most of the time yes. But all right, let's see what is that. We're just gonna get this message. This is the one. This is the one. It says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. True healing occurs when you give yourself permission to feel whatever feelings are below the trigger, not the trigger, but what's below that. Yeah, well, we're going to do country. I'm going to take you next. Oh, look at where'd you go? Sonelli, where you been? Okay, so you also get triggered in between. Take care of those triggers. Okay, so a country love homestead. This is, since I called you first, so Nellie, you need to wait, okay? Well, those triggers can be good ones, you know. Yeah. You're so welcome. Country love. Okay, yeah. Country love, would you like a general reading? A general reading lets you know what do you need to know for your highest good, or you can have a twin flame reading, or you can have a channeled message from somebody that's always on your mind. Those are the ones I do for free here. And what, let's see, general, please, perfect. Let me get your name on the list just so I know that. Let me just get a head count for myself, how many people I read for. So, general reading, let me put these cards away first. Asha, woo, woo. Like the live, support Miss Gypsy, woo, 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 woo. That's right, everybody that's coming in, I forgot to tell you, you need to hit the like button, like the live as you're coming on in. That's gotta be wrong. Let's get back over here. Whatever, let's see. That's better. All right, country love. Let's see what that general reading is for you today. What do you need to know for your highest good at this moment at time? Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you so much. That's the magician in the house. Ooh, like you have all the tools to manifest what it is that you want in your life. Let's get some manifesting going on. Ooh, then we got the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. Something's over, something's done. You've been stabbed in the back so many times that you're only looking for the truth. Can you just get me the truth? That's done. That's over. Ooh, some trickery, some devilish play, something intense. Maybe some lies, some deceit, something stabbed you in the back, and it came from a lower vibrational energy, and you didn't like it. They're thinking, it's a thinking, what do we need next for country love in the house? Country love got some, ooh. Yeah, so this is just some energy that's making someone feel blah, like you can't see clearly, like the clouds are there. Wonder what the magician's doing here with all that. We're going to find out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The magician, you must have all the tools to be able to handle this. We're going to figure it out, though. So you can change your stories around. Yeah, so you can actually, yeah, you have all the tools to take this energy that's in your mix to be more successful. Because of the Ten of Swords, it's done. It's already over, you know, and it came from a toxic way, a toxic behavior, a toxic energy, and that actually made it so you couldn't barely see, or the cloud was there. But then all of a sudden, success comes. Let's see what that's all about. Ooh, because you found your strength. Whatever happened here, you actually found your strength. And that sometimes, and a lot of times that happens. We go through these intense moments and we get so damn tired of that intensity that we actually, you know, get stronger from it. It actually let you see something about your inner self. It let you see how strong you really are. So that's probably part of the tools here coming on in. Right now you have tools to be grounded. You have tools to be operating from your passion, from your desire. I'm going to put these right here. That's where that's all in here. Because those are showing me the tools you have to manifest up. Because we cannot manifest in this energy. So maybe it's showing me to show you what tools you need to be able to manifest a higher vibrational energy. Okay? So you need to ground yourself, and you need to operate from your centered self. You need to operate from your light within, operate from something that is something that you're passionate about, something that gives you energy, that gives you desire, so you can make some forward movements that give you a strong foundation, gives you some stability. Yeah, it gives you stability. And know everything that's happened up until this moment of time, you have actually been led and guided by Divine, Lord, Source, Spirit, whatever you want to call it. Divine has got your back. And the highest priest here. Ooh, the highest priest and the Hierophant together, that's like a divine connection. You know, we have the Emperor and the Empress when they come out together. That's a power couple. They belong together, and there's not anything higher than that besides the Hierophant and the highest priest. That's divine. That's the highest as you get as a connection. It's divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And see, they both have a cross here because they're both connected to Divine, Lord, Source, Spirit. Anything else? You are being led in the direction of love. This is a connection. This is a higher arcana, divine love connection. no longer you're allowing yourself to be tricked by the devil or allow yourself to be stabbed in the back or to have any state of confusion, because you learn how to ground yourself and you operate from your centered self, from your strength within, so you can make this forward movement with a solid foundation. And you're doing it with the help of divine when it comes to a love connection. I would say this is a hidden love story here, yet to come out to reveal itself, even though it's revealing itself here through the tarot. But this is, it's like you're right here at, this is like a brand new beginning, a brand new start, all because you took a risk on yourself and you started trusting in divine, not worrying about what your next step was. That's what I got. So I will take these other two cards. It is from this here, it like took you through this rebirth, where we had to strip out the darkness, the darker, lower vibrational stories. We had to take out what wasn't working for us so you could go through this major rebirth, so you could go through this major transformation for you to see your light, for this new beginning to take place. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscribe. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for your hidden love story. For the first 30 minutes of the show, it is all about self-love and teaching ourselves how to live, how to grow through this toxicity stuff so we can actually be living in a higher vibrational story. And then after that, I come live and do this every Monday and Thursday nights. And I've been doing it for over 3.5 years. So you can pretty much count on me for being here. So hit that bell, too, so that bell reminds you when I'm going live next. All right, so Nellie is in the house. So Nellie wants, I know you put it up there already. Let me see what it was. Yeah, life with love. Ooh. Perfect. General love. There it is. Thank you so much. I was looking, but I didn't see it. So. All right, so Nellie, let's get some cards out here for you. Oh, so Nellie, that's the first card out is the Nine of Pentacles. That's a divine feminine energy. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's not going to settle for anything less. She may want a connection, but she doesn't need a connection. She can take really, really good care of herself. Yeah, and she did take her time at doing, at taking care of herself. She made some forward movement. She laid down the foundation, and she took her time to lay down that foundation so it was solid, so there was no cracks or dents in it, that way she could feel as comfortable as she does all on her own. Things are starting to move quite fast in a forward movement. What's moving fast is the truth. You're going to start hearing the truth more often, especially if you're operating from this vibration. You know your worth, you know your value, you've done all the work. And you're actually operating from your higher self. You already put the costume on or the outfit on that actually makes you feel good. Like, myself, I wear my gypsy outfit. That's what makes me feel good. So you wear what it is that you're wearing, your outfit. You're not wearing somebody else's outfit. You're wearing your outfit. And that, you know, this energy is where you're actually finding truth. So, you know, it's a good thing that you're in this energy so you can actually see truth. Truth does come a lot quicker, a lot faster. You've been actually calling it in too. Look at you, look at you. You have all the tools to manifest what it is that you ever want. And you have the tools to manifest, what it is that you're praying for. Yeah, everything that you ever wanted. You're manifesting your wishes. You're manifesting your dreams. You're manifesting what you've been praying for. You're praying for the truth. You're praying for things to come in quicker, faster. You have all the tools to do it, and you do. You can only manifest in a higher vibration. Your energy is in a higher vibration because you have taken the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You may have had lots of different choices or a lot of different decisions that come your way that you had to clear out some of those decisions and choices. You're going, nope, this doesn't work. Nope, that's not working. Yeah, we're not going for that one. Yeah, that one's out of here. So you've been doing a lot of clearing in the background, which is really, really good. Because you realize that some of these decisions, options, and decision you couldn't see with clarity with some of them. That's why you got rid of them. Said, nah, that one's out of here. Nope, nah, done with that. And that's why you're coming into all of this other energy, that so you can actually celebrate your life. You can really live in with peace, with harmony, with being grounded, being balanced. You can be operating from your passion, your desire, getting your wishes and dreams, having the truth come forward, all because you realize that not all choices, not all options are worthy to keep. And you realize that at some point because you saw that some of those options you couldn't see clearly through, and because you let them go, then it actually brought in movement forward. You're single? All right, that's what I have for you, Snelly. And Steffi, I'll just get you next, okay? Guys, be hitting the like button as you come on in. You're single too? All right, well, this shows me you're being single because it's not showing me any other. This is a divine feminine that's on her own. It's all divine feminine energy, see? And it didn't even bring in a divine masculine energy into your reading at all. This is all about you because you've been taking care of yourself, okay? You're 33 and still single. It's okay. Don't even look at it that way. I'm single and I'm twice your age, almost twice that age. But it's not a still thing. It's not a bad thing. And to me, it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. 4 years single, yeah. But it's my choice right now. Finding a true soulmate is, yeah, it does have its challenges, you know. But we can put in that energy to attract it. So let me see here. Let me get some names written down that were not here that I did. Let me do Snelly. There you go, back here. I'm telling you, I think all the divine masculine forgot to grow up. I know. That's when they come in, Sinelli. When you give up, that's when they come in. Just give up. I'm there. I'm going, you know what? I'm so done with this. You know, I am not going to chase. I'm not going to pursue. Who am I going to chase? I'm going to chase me. Who am I going to pursue? I'm going to pursue me. Who am I going to live with for the rest of my life? I'm going to live with me for the rest of my life. Now, if something else happens in between there, then so be it. Let divine take charge. But I surrender to divine. All right, here we go, Steffi. We're going to see what the cards have to say for you. And I'll ask for a love reading. We'll see what happens. Something's coming in fast. Ooh, the energy's moving. It's quick moving. It's on its way. What's on its way? Well, yeah, this is you. You know your worth. You know your value. You're okay on your own. Yeah, same kind of cards, huh? Yeah, that happens. We are all connected in some kind of weird roundabout way. This is Divine Feminine. She's done her work. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's not going to settle for just anybody now. We're really picky. Because we know what we deserve. And we're not going to take anything less than that. So, what you're going to do, you're going to make a plan. What kind of plan? Where are you going to go? Maybe you're making a plan to travel somewhere. That's what it looks like. Looks like, you know what? No divine masculines ever come my way, and I'm going to take care of me, and I'm not going to wait around to live my life. I'm going to make my plans. I want to go to... Maybe you want to go to Alaska. Maybe you want to go to Australia. Maybe you want to go... I mean, you know, what you're looking about, you know, where do I want to go? What are the plans? What are those plans? Where you want to go is you want to be seen. You want to be in the spotlight. You want to be successful. You just want, you know, even if it's you seeing your own light, you know, when you actually see your own light, what happens is other people start seeing your own light. This is success. Your plan is to be successful. Your plan is to be seen. Okay, what happens now? Okay, we're being seen. We're in the spotlight. What's going to happen now? Oh, you might, that one card that fell out, you might overthink it. Try not to overthink it, okay? Oh, that's when the love connection comes in. That's exactly when it happens. When you surrender, when you give up, when you make plans for yourself, this is all about you. You give up and look at, there they come. You're not even looking because you totally gave up. Yeah, you've done a lot of work at dealing with the devil. The devil is fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole, not complete enough. You've been working on that. So you've been doing some self-love work for some time now. Yeah, look at it. You've been looking really deep down. You've been really looking deep down inside to look in self. This is the highest priest wants you to look even a little bit deeper because there's something in there that you can't see that's been hiding. And sometimes you can't even figure out what that is until you use some form of divination, which could be astrology or candlelight or runes or... I don't know, dowsing. We can, you know, there's all kinds of different ways to find that. It's some form of divination. In this case, we're going to use tarot. All right, what is it that needs to be seen? There's something deep down inside that needs to be seen within yourself. What does Steffi need to see? Look at, you need to see, look at, this is you, Steffi. You got to see you are the star. You are the light. You are the everything. You are the wish. You are the dream. You kind of, it's like that's buried down in there. It's like you know, like we're waiting so long for a DM to come or a counterpart to come into our lives, and you know, stop waiting for them to come in. Look at what you're looking for is yourself right here. Look deeper. Just look a little bit deeper because you are the star in your life. Look at, you are being seen. You have the strength. You have the courage. You have the roar. Look at, with so much love. Love yourself even deeper. Love yourself even more. This connection is going to come in when you're not even expecting it because you're so tapped in and tuned into yourself that you surrendered and you gave up and you invested your time and your energy into self to manifest your wishes and dreams. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Cups, unconditional love. That's marriage coming together with that one. Only after you totally gave up and surrendered. And you invested all your time and energy in who? In you. That's when it happens. That's what I have for Steffi in the house today. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading. You're welcome, you're welcome. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your Hidden Love Story. It is a self-love program, and then shortly after that, I will always come in live and do tarot readings like this, free and paid. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when I go live, because I do a few pop-ups in between. But I have been showing up live for every Monday and Thursday nights at that time for the last 3.5 years, so I continue on planning on doing so. Until next time, thank you very much. I don't think anybody else is here. If anybody else is here, please put your name down in the chat. It doesn't look like it to me. It says there's 3 people here in my chat, and it tells me 2 on my OBS system. So let me do a count here. 81 people came and watched it. Average 12 minutes. And so I have 16 hours of watch time, which is about half of what I normally get. So people didn't come in tonight, but it is a holiday today. So, all right, you guys, till next time. Bye-bye, butterfly. Sketch. Are you looking for something different to do for your party? Have you ever considered a virtual tarot card reading party? Yes, I said a virtual tarot card reading party. Any kind of party. Well, if you're interested in finding out more about it, email me at gypsymedicinewoman@gmail.com and let's get your party started. Woo, 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 woo.